No, I don't want this. Look on you.
We gotta go in this place. Boots. Alright, come on, we gotta go over there. No, I'm lying, we gotta go over here. See what that question mark is?
No. Oh, yeah. Babe. I don't want to work.
This, where the fuck is going?
I don't know, you just...
This way. This way. Over.
It's not...
If you go backwards...
It was.
Or
Okay.
circle.
I need a call.
Officers and shit.
Oh, well. Well?
Oh. Well, let's
What
go.
is you doing?
Chillin', man.
Oh, now it's cool, babe.
Time for Spider-Man. Oh, hold on.
What the fuck are you doing?
Anybody else?
No.
You want to help?
No.
Spider-Man. Oh. Help this fucking cop.
Yeah.
Just go and tell him press X. Oh, can't help him either. Drop him. I think we gotta fight Venom or something. Alright, this is not the spot. Here we go. wants to fight? Oh, what's wrong with him? He's being consumed. He needs a happy drink. No, come on, this way. Stand over the way.
What the fuck is you doing? There's nothing over there, we were just there. Oh, now there's something there.
Hold on, this way.
Okay.
Which way?
This way.
Really?
Ready for this.
Oh no.
Let me go.
I cannot go further.
Bring you back to life. Keep you killing.
Not good enough, chump.
What you mean it's far from over? Nah, let's get out of here. I'm gonna go this way now.
Right.
Before you say anything, Deadpool, shut up.
Oops.
Go crawl somewhere else, fuckboy.
This way. Where the fuck you going, woman? This way, this way. Follow me. Fuck that way. Where'd you go?
I don't have time to tussle with you now.
Alright, we gotta find the abandoned subway. Fuck your bike!
Leave me alone!
It's gotta be over here. Yeah, that's what happens, bitch. Oh, you got it, huh? Got it all under control. This one. See that arrow?
Mm-hmm. Why is
Truck is in my way. Come on.
Why is this moving?
How's the hips, Wanda?
This way.
Hey, Gordon. Long time no see.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up. Oh my god.
Nice big mess.
Not going to watch it alone.
we go.
Leave me alone!
Go! Press circle. Press circle.
I cannot go further.
Need some help? Yeah, you need some help.
Yeah, where were you?
I can't do that, Bub.
One step closer to being truly unstoppable.
Let's not have that happen again.
Shit, who the fuck are you yelling at?
That didn't belong to anyone.
Oh my god. Why?
I can't do that.
Give me the cops already.
Oh, I guess we keep going on.
Leave me alone!
Leave you alone. Why are you just shooting us? Hold on.
Huh?
Oh, I guess we gotta go back.
Yep. Time to shake this place down. Still run away. How's that feel, huh? You keep those claws off of me.
Oh shit. We go down, press triangle.
I don't know you.
Press triangle. Triangle, woman. Press triangle.
Not sure this is helping.
224444. We done? Oh, we done. That's cool. 2, 2, 4, 4 fours. 2, 2, 4. Oh. Are you serious? Alright, triangle woman.
Huh?
You got a plan yet? It's okay to tell me you are.
I have that.
Triangle woman.
Can't wait to try this out.
There is no reality where you would win.
Didn't we just come through here?
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we're going the wrong way then. Let's go back.
Or maybe, yeah, no, we did.
Let's see, we're supposed to... What happens over here? Where you going?
Where you going?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, there we go.
Did we come from here too? Yep. Alright, this way. Damn, you level 8? Motherfucker.
Please, I'll give you what you want.
It's time to kick some ass.
Kingpin has a nightclub?
It's a front. It's connected to a warehouse supposedly filled with all his ill-gotten goodies.
Well, sure, he is the Kingpin. I assume everything is a front. A fast food franchise. You know, because he's fat. I've got your back. Let's go.
478381. 478381. Oh. Hey, party goers. You want to go to the party, right? Man, where the fuck are you going? You see me fighting these big ass motherfuckers? You just gonna leave me? Man, this motherfucker ain't done yet?
Probably wasn't necessary.
Don't let you have a fight. I'm leaving your ass.
Stupid. I thought it was over. Alright. I didn't mean it.
I bet $10 this place doesn't have any beer worth drinking.
Oh shit. Hey, hey. Get on my way. Hey. Yeah, we got out the club already. Let's get this out the club, man.
Huh? See? I got this. Where we gotta go? Where we going? You here?
Yeah.
Kingpin Ride. Maybe.
Hammerhead's not gonna believe it.
You just let me die. Sheesh.
I can't use my glove. Unless John can one guy carry.
Oh shit, there's more people? You know you could have came back a long time ago, right?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
I need a cold one.
I can't do that.
Still hammerhead on you.
Press X on that. Come near me and press X. Oh, your shit is full too. Let's see something. We got too much shit. Oh. Oh, we don't want no money. Alright. Gotta give you some of this.
Some of what?
This. Alright, now listen, right? Press this button.
What button? This? Middle?
Now go up with this to the inventory part. Nope. Up. Right there. Press X. Now go to this way. Press X. Alright, let's put some gloves on you. Press circle. Let's go here. You got 3 items. Now this is what you're gonna do. 228 health, 314 health. Let's put 314 health. Now you got mad life. Let's go to capes. Yes. That's sexy. We got some boots. Headpiece.
What are you doing?
Let's put a nice medallion on you.
Don't put no nasty green shit on me.
Now you're stronger. Fight these guys.
I'll see if Tony can cover that.
What happened?
No, I gotta push him. I gotta get off. Oh. Alright, let's go.
Please, no more!
Yo, why is this? There you go.
That's a satisfying mess.
Let's just kill him and get breakfast.
That's just a glimpse of my power.
Excuse me, little hole. Come this way.
Alright, I'm coming. I got you. I'm coming. Okay.
Press L2. Oh shit, you do got new powers. Hold L2 and press triangle. Oh shit. I like that. Alright, come on. Use your powers over here. Who the fuck did all that yellow? Go ahead. Alright, press X.
Your meddling ends now.
Messed up the octopus.
Where you would win.
Don't everybody congratulate me at once.
Oh, you got new shit. Now look, you're gonna have to do this yourself. You see where it says the exclamation marks?
No, right there.
That's one. Press X. Now, you got better. You got better shit. You just can't get it. Press circle. Press circle. You didn't unlock it yet. Go up to the other one.
No.
Press circle. You can't even do it yet. Go to the other one.
I can't get it.
Yes, you can. Press X. Press circle.
No. I shouldn't have done that.
You could.
Now what?
Press circle.
Practice makes perfect.
I can't.
I sensed that you would come here.
Just thought I'd mention the fact that you may see a lot of you around here. That's a big part of why we're after the tablet. Something seems to be playing jump rope with the fabric of reality.
Now, if we wanted to stop and continue, we can do that.
I'm trying to figure that out right now. Give me 1 second. Oh, let's look up how to save. How to save the Marvel Heroes Omega Beta.
I think I could deal with this game better than one of the other ones.
I think so too.
But I'll get frustrated and ready to fucking just say fuck it.
Well, I'm gonna stop for a while. I ain't bad anyway.
Dude, you found a game.
Yes, I did! It's been a long time coming. Hey, you can watch some TV now.
He's like, yeah, no longer I'm like, oh, they got it.
Yes, early. Alright. I'm good right now.
Huh?
Good right now. Woo! Look at his stomach. Lord of mercy.
You're so stupid.
Ever kiss her? Sure. Ever have sexual relations with her? No, sir. Michael, we've heard testimony that you struck Miss Mosley. Totally untrue. We've heard testimony that in front of others, you swore you could have her whenever you wanted.
Look, I don't remember what I said 20 years ago. Could I have said something like that fooling around? Sure. But that's what it was. Fooling around.
Michael, did you murder Mary Beth Mosley?
I did not, sir.
Thank you, Michael. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Have you guessing again? What a pro!
Fancy!
And again.
Absolute pro move.
Oh. And again.
I'm changing my mind.
Right until the end. Blaine Pascal hosts a new season of Bakers vs. Bakers. Premieres tonight at 9 on Food Network. DiGiorno? Do your thing. Rise to the occasion. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Okay, Google, play House of Cards from Netflix on the TV.
Wait, why did it start halfway through? Did you watch it without me?
No, I was just,
Okay, Google, start over.
no idea what's gonna happen.
When you're close to the people you love, does psoriasis ever get in the way of a touching moment? If you have moderate to severe psoriasis, you can embrace the chance of completely clear skin with Taltz. Taltz is proven to give you a chance at completely clear skin. With Taltz, up to 90% of patients had a significant improvement of their psoriasis plaques. In fact, 4 out of 10 even achieved completely clear skin. Do not use if you are allergic to Taltz. Before starting, you should be checked for tuberculosis. Taltz may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Tell your doctor if you are being treated for an infection or have symptoms, or if you have received a vaccine or plan to. Inflammatory bowel disease can happen with Taltz, including worsening of symptoms. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Now's your chance at completely clear skin. Just ask your doctor about Taltz.
Do you need the most trusted battery in your flashlight? Maybe not. Maybe you could trust your own eyes in the dark. Maybe you could trust strangers to help. Maybe you could trust this tent to be flame retardant. Or you could just trust Duracell.
Your screen is your window to the world, so why wouldn't you want one that's virtually borderless? The Dell XPS 13 2-in-1 with an Infinity Edge display, as real as it gets.
It's the final week of Ashley Home Store's Great American Memorial Day Mattress Event. For a limited time, get a king mattress for the price of a queen mattress. This plush king mattress now just $6.99, or this hybrid king mattress now just $11.99. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
When you really philosophize about it, there's only one thing you don't have enough of, and that's time. Time is the only scarce commodity. When you come to that realization, I think it's very important that you spend your time wisely. And what better way of spending time than traveling and continuing to educate ourselves and continue to broaden our minds.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we traveled across the country to celebrate the success of our online students who couldn't attend graduation.
Thank you guys for giving me a chance again. It's something that I worked for a long time.
Because we believe student success is success worth celebrating.
Who did you get this degree for? I got it for me.
I did this for Mama.
I did it for you,
Congratulations, Daddy.
Find your online graduate or undergraduate program today at snhu.edu.
My pie crust isn't baking fast enough in the oven. I'm gonna need to deep fry it.
And so I just par baked her pie circles in the oven and is now taking them out of the oven and dropped them in the
I think that's a good idea.
I think pie dough often falls apart when you deep fry it. There's a lot of butter in there.
There's not a lot of time left. I take the phyllo dough and the nuts and the semifreddo, and I start to layer one after the other. I don't know if my mother would think this was baklava.
It's the time. This is your 2-minute warning.
I pull my ice cream from the machine and it tastes fantastic. I pull my pie dough out of the fryer. There's still that really nice kind of flaky quality to it, so I start to build my plates.
So it's kind of done, and then I'm like, man, I got the honey.
Fight for perfection in these final seconds, chefs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back.
Did I do enough? Could I have pushed it more? But you know, it's really in the judge's hands.
I'm looking down at my dish and thinking, I actually can't believe I got all that done. Completely.
Chef Antonia, Chef Michael, only one of you will be chosen to advance to the $75,000 grand finale after the judges taste your desserts made with ghee, persimmon, whole walnuts, and orange-flavored water. Chef Antonia.
I made an orange gelato, sauteed apples with a little bit of ghee, crispy pie crust, and then a brittle of the walnuts and the persimmon.
It's a very pretty dessert. The apples and the ghee, spot on. The ice cream is outstanding.
Ice cream is like, you can take a bath in that. Tastes like childhood creamsicle.
Hey, Chef.
Why didn't you want to bake this crust as opposed to fry it?
Oh, I did want to bake it. In my head, I baked it.
I like the pie dough, but I think frying it just fell apart. It's baking chemistry.
You know, I agree. There's a hanging flavor of grease that you just can't get past.
Thank you, Chef Antonia. And finally, Chef Michael.
This is a semi-frozen baklava Napoleon. There's layers of semifreddo, phyllo dough, and the persimmon. There's some really delicious flavors. I mean, great flavors. The honey, the nuts. When I get a crisp of the phyllo, I love it.
The sweetness level is very much in check here. I love the crunch of the phyllo and the texture of the walnuts are front and center. But the flatbread tastes underdone.
It was really, really chewy. and I wanted it to freeze and stay sort of leathery.
Chef, I'm sorry. I still think it needed to be toasted.
I got you.
Okay. Thank you, chefs.
Wow.
Oh my god. I can't believe it's over.
It is.
I think though, cumulatively, like your first two dishes, like they loved. Like loved.
I don't know if I agree with that, but I do think that you definitely won this round. So it's you know, I think it's a coin toss, to be honest with you. I really do.
All right, judges, let's get started. Let's pick a winner.
In his dessert round, I thought Michael did not necessarily hit it out the park. I thought him trying to sell us that flatbread as leathery texture doesn't sound right.
You don't want to have leathery in your mouth. And Tony, I think her dessert was a slight bit more successful, but Tony and Michael both made perfect first courses. A riff on a niçoise and a beautiful little hand-torn pasta with lemon butter sauce. Making pasta in 20 minutes is a big deal.
With the second course, she made a nudie, he made a risotto, but I thought her lamb was more delicious, but I thought his risotto was far more successful than her nudie.
Risotto was really nicely handled. He understands food like from the very essence of what it is.
It's really a photo finish, and it's really a nail biter because the cooking was so good.
Cooking like we did today, it's real. The sweat coming off of my brow was not something they sprayed on. Am I going to be able to win this thing? I just don't know.
I think it's anybody's game at this point, but I feel like I gave 3 solid dishes, but nothing's been perfect today.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Antonia, you've been chopped. Judges?
Chef Antonia, in the second course, the nudie were just less than technically perfect. Your ice cream, I think you should package and sell, but the dessert didn't come together. But it was truly invigorating to watch you cook. Thank you, Chef.
Yeah.
You will.
I love the fact that I had the opportunity to bring awareness to Beit Teshuva. They may not have gotten the $75,000, but other families have similar things that are happening in their life, and maybe they hear my story and get the help that they need.
And that means, Chef Michael Salakis, that you are the chopped champion and that you have snagged the 3rd spot in the All-Stars Grand Finale, where you'll have a chance to compete for $75,000 for your organization. Congrats.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Trying to capture some money for a charity that's near and dear to me is, it's an exciting thing, so I thank you.
I'll go home and look up some dessert recipes.
This is important beyond just me. My father, he's looking down saying, great job, I'm proud of you. It's incredible. Yes.
Masters in their field. World-class chefs with extreme confidence and incomparable skill. 16 All-Stars fight it out in this tournament event. Only one will become the grand champion and get $75,000 for a favorite charity.
It's beautiful cooking.
All other All-Stars will be chopped. Hungry like an all-star. 3 celebrity chefs are already grand finale bound. And the last spot remaining is going to one of these 4 incredible competitors. First, there's Chef Jet Tila.
I'm ready to roll with any ingredient and take down any competitor.
He's making big moves in the restaurant world with 2 highly successful Pan-Asian restaurants. He's battled it out on Iron Chef America.
All right, let's go.
And also appears as a judge on Cutthroat Kitchen.
I am taking them all down.
Now we have Chef Fabio Viviani.
I got 99 problem, but losing ain't one.
This highly acclaimed restaurateur is a New York Times best-selling cookbook author. This Italian hotshot has killer competitive instincts. He currently owns 3 hugely popular restaurants from LA to Chicago.
I can't lose.
up Chef Leanne Wong.
The boys should just go home now.
She's rocked Kitchen Stadium with an Iron Chef victory.
Chef Wong.
And has also written a popular cookbook. She recently moved to Honolulu, where she's opened up a restaurant to critical acclaim. And finally, Chef Rocco DeSpirito.
Get ready for Rocco Domination Day in the Chop Kitchen.
This James Beard Award winner enrolled at the prestigious Culinary Institute of America when he was just 16. Taking the New York restaurant scene by storm in the 90s.
All right.
He's written an astonishing 10 cookbooks.
The other All-Stars have met their match.
Welcome, chefs. Here are the rules. There are 3 rounds. Mandatory mystery ingredients for each course. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. But if you win, the last remaining spot in the grand finale will belong to you. And the grand prize is $75,000 for a favorite charity. Are you ready to begin fighting this out?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Please open your baskets. And the ingredients you must use in the first round are sea scallops.
Wow.
Tahini paste. Taro buns.
Can anybody here tell me what is that? How do you eat that?
And seasoned eggs in soy sauce. 20 minutes for the first round. Clock starts now. So, folks, let's not forget what's at stake here is the last position in the grand finale. And the prize of $75,000 for your charity, the biggest donation we've ever given yet. One more spot left.
The stakes are really high right now. These guys want to win that significant amount of money for their charity.
I realize this is the biggest prize in Chopped history, so I'm really terrified. I'm up against 3 great chefs. I know how to shuck scallops, and I'm really good at cooking them. What's that smell, Fabio?
I don't know, man.
Is that you? I'm making a soy egg and lime glazed scallop. Flour, flour, flour. It's very important you dredge it in a little bit of flour first so that you can create a very crispy coating. As a chef, the idea of people being hungry in the world's richest country just doesn't sit well with me. So I decided to compete for my charity, Feeding America, because they address the food security issue head on, and they do a really good job.
It feels awesome to be part of Chopped All-Stars. It's really cool to be cooking against Rocco just because Rocco is like New York legend. I just came from Tokyo, so I've been eating raw scallops for the past 2 weeks, so yeah, let's do some raw scallops. I'm making a scallop crudo with a taro yogurt puree and salted egg yolk taro bread crumble. I go for the yolk right away because it's got that richness, it's got that salinity, and I dice it up with my crumble.
So, judges, fresh scallops in the shell. Are you happy?
What a great, exciting product. These are sea scallops, so they're bigger, very meaty, and they tend to have a lot of dirt. Dude, they're so dirty. Making scallops was not on my agenda today. This dish is pan-roasted scallops, roasted potatoes, and a tahini lemon hollandaise. What's that about? It looks like a bagel and a blueberry donut had a weird baby. What is that?
Taro buns are a snack that you see a lot of times in Asian neighborhoods.
Thick, rich, starchy, sweet.
Tastes like cotton candy. I kind of mix with olive oil to give kind of a caramelized, crunchy kind of flavor.
Need me to shuck your scallops or what?
Dude, this is crazy time.
It's my first round of Chopped All-Stars. I have to go to a place I'm very comfortable with. So I'm making a Thai lard scallop. And lard is a very simple word for hot, sour, salty, sweet salad. The dressing is dish sauce. It's sugar, it's lime juice, and it's chilies. I know the taro bun very well. I've eaten hundreds of them in my life, and I'm excited to incorporate them into my dish. I work that into my dressing. And then I take the rest of it and fry it off into a crouton. My primary job on Food Network is judging Cutthroat Kitchen. It's just not happening here. But I'm stuck here on this side now, and I'm going to have to actually cook my butt off.
You know, there was a time where I was about 40 pounds overweight butter. And there was a moment in the doctor's office where he jokingly said, "You'd better get it well drawn up." And now I went from being a butterholic to making only healthy choices. I don't use butter in real life.
He just took an entire stick of butter and put it in a saute pan.
I decided to turn the buns into butter croutons.
Rocco, how many calories in that stick of butter that you just used, brother?
They told me, do not cook healthy if you want a chance at...
So let's talk about the tahini paste. It's a paste made of ground sesame seeds.
Beautiful, really rich and fatty.
Yeah, silky.
But I think this basket needs acid. You have the tahini paste, that's really rich. You have the taro bun, that's thick. Tahini paste can be overpowering to a dish. Rather than transforming it, I'm gonna add sesame seeds / rice vinegar to it. I take this almost Mediterranean Asian approach. Moving to Hawaii has really changed my perspective on sustainability. Because it's a state that imports almost 95% of its food supply. And my charity, Conservation International Hawaii, is trying to preserve community-supported fishing programs to promote a more sustainable, a more local Hawaii.
Can we talk about the seasoned eggs in soy sauce? That's an ingredient you don't see in every American supermarket. Is there any funkiness, or is it pretty straight up soy?
Pretty straight up soy.
Boiled eggs aged in soy? Oh, they look like golf ball. I create a hybrid between a mayonnaise and a hollandaise sauce with a chopped egg, tahini paste, and a lot of lemon. That was genius.
Asians eat these eggs as an accompaniment, kind of like you would eat a slice of bread with dinner. So I'm just slicing it really thin as a component in the salad. I am playing for canines for warriors. They take shelter dogs and train them to be rescue dogs for veterans. Just being able to say the words canine for warriors is going to bring awareness, and that's a win.
Just 5 minutes to go.
I've got the taro buns in the pan. I turn around to focus on something else, and I smell something burning. I realize I'm in big trouble.
It's time.
Are you ready to start?
New season, Food Network Star. Premieres Sunday, June 4th at 9.
Introducing new Parodontax, the toothpaste that helps prevent bleeding gums. If you spit blood when you brush or floss, you may have gum problems and could be on the journey to much worse. Help stop the journey of gum disease. Try new Parodontax toothpaste.
We have tap waters from all across the country. This water contains an acceptable amount of lead that's well within the drinkable standards.
Lead.
You look concerned.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
Pure, certified to reduce lead and over 70 other contaminants.
I miss you, babe.
I wish you were here. I miss home.
The guy who finds a way, always unstoppable.
Out for some Lay's, which will you choose? Sour cream and onion smoky barbecue. Cheddar, sour cream, salt, vinegar too. So you grab one of each, cause variety's the spice of life.
Lay's. Life needs flavor. Stella Artois is partnered with us at water.org to help provide access to clean water to women and their families in the developing world. We can be the generation remembered for ending the global water crisis once and for all.
You should ask your passport now.
XXXXL.
She wants some fruit juice.
Master fast.
I master basket.
That was fast.
Can you love wearing powerful sunscreen? Yes. Neutrogena Ultra Sheer. Unbeatable protection helps prevent early skin aging and skin cancer with a clean feel. The best for your skin. Ultra Sheer. Neutrogena. Get what you love for less at Olive Garden. New early dinner duos for just $8.99. Choose from over 50 delicious combinations and all the salad and breadsticks you want from 3 to 5 Monday through Thursday. Hurry in. It's early dinner duos only at Olive Garden.
Rocco has burnt the taro bun.
In the infamous words of Yosemite Chef, my biscuits are burning.
Anybody have an extra bun?
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Jen had one left, now was able to make up the two that were burnt.
I like to cook straightforward flavor. Top everything with a little bit of the sauce, which is very acidic, so it will make the scallops nice, bright, popping.
I'm really kind of creating layers of flavor. I know green apples are very sweet, so I can get counterpoint. So I get radicchio. It's a really delicious kind of bitter flavor.
I decided to intentionally burn the tahini so that it provides a layer of bitterness. Cilantro, anybody take it?
I only have a little bit of it.
Should have known it was you.
Who else, brother? Who else?
Although it's great, it needs some herbs and some acidity.
What am I missing?
I'm missing my cilantro. There it is.
I think presentation is so important. So to kind of dress up my dish a little, I've got some cucumber ribbons, freshly squeezed lime juice.
And 1 minute on the clock.
I'm a very kind of rustic chef, and you don't fancy plate anything in Asia, so I'm going to make a very simple presentation.
A last drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, like a good Italian boy should do, and the dish is done. Rocco, you need help?
I do. I need help from him like a hole in that at this point.
This is coming down to the wire, chefs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. We sit back.
Kill! Kill his ass!
I'm feeling pretty okay about this round. The Asians did the same thing. I'm kidding. But actually, the ironic thing is the Italians did the same thing.
Rocco did cooked scallops. I did cooked scallops. What is going to be like that the whole challenge? And you look at me and you do what I do?
All stars. With just one spot remaining in the grand finale, you open the appetizer basket to find scallops, tahini paste, taro buns, and seasoned eggs and soy sauce. Chef Jet.
I made for you a scallop larb. Now, larb is a Thai Laotian salad. The taro and the actual tahini went into that yum dressing.
Really appreciate what you did in keeping the integrity of the scallop. I think it is so lightly cooked, and you kissed it perfectly with fish sauce. I guess if I had to make a little comment, it would have been eggs, just to be thrown in as a garnish.
Yeah, soy sauce eggs, I figured in this dish, I would use them as an accompaniment.
I love the mint and the cilantro. I mean, you brought all the flavors of the larb.
Thank you very much, Chef.
I think it shows great technique. I think it shows great flavor combinations.
You intimidated at all by any of your competition or tight pants that some of the guys have?
Yeah. I got the loose model. Rocco has the tight.
Hey, this is like a joke, right? Like 2 Asians and 2 Italians walk into Chopped.
Next up, Chef Rocco.
Chefs and judges, I made a soy egg and lime glazed scallop on a brown butter taro crouton.
The technique of everything is just spot on. The scallop is well seared. I'm happy that you dusted it in flour. It gives it a beautiful crust on the outside. If I had a comment, I think the ratio of taro bun to scallops is a little skewed.
There is a high level of sweetness on here. I think the taro bun added more and more and more.
I didn't realize this was sort of sweet taro sludge.
But I love that idea of burning the tahini to create another dimension of flavor. That bitterness really comes out.
Thank you very much, guys.
Next up, Chef Leanne.
Aloha, how are you?
Aloha, very well, thanks.
This is a little scallop crudo with a taro yogurt puree and a salted egg yolk crumble.
I do love how delicately you treat the scallops. I love the cucumber, the herbs. But I think this tahini sesame seed mixture is very grainy. It's almost sandy when you taste it.
I should have pureed it into something, but...
What'd you do to the cucumbers?
I just literally peeled them and just touch of lime juice.
That acid really pops. I mean, what it shows me is that the rest of this dish is really craving some more of that acidity.
Okay.
I knew I'd get a beautiful dish from you. And I love the taro crouton and the egg. That's so great on top of there. Tell us about Hawaii.
Really, as a chef, it's been a tremendous learning experience because I've had to go to an entire other ecosystem and learn about what grows there. So the charity that I'm playing for today is Conservation International Hawaii, and they are a group that's focused on making sure that we have seafood for generations to come.
It's really cool.
Good stuff.
Finally, Chef Fabio.
I made pan-sear brown butter scallops with herb roasted potatoes, and I used the fattiness in the tahini with the egg yolk to create lemony, herbaceous kind of hollandaise sauce.
Well, I have to say, Chef Fabio, acid is beautiful with scallops.
I think you did a great job of kind of weaving these flavors together. You took the eggs and tahini and you made it into something that's like, a sauce. You made it yours.
I like the sauce. I like the lemon level. But I think the taro bun is really an essence here. I'm not getting any of it.
The things is, for me, I had a hard time with the taro buns, extremely sweet.
Fabio, could you please tell us about the organization that you're representing here?
I am competing for the ALS Foundation for Lou Gehrig disease, and it pretty much takes away every simple ability in your life. It's not affecting only the people affected by the disease, but it's affecting the life of the families around. And I'm living that in first person because my mother-in-law is affected by it.
Wow, that's heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, the judges need to deliberate. Please leave them to it.
I don't know about you guys, but I was terrified. I think what is definitely true is that we took a very difficult group of ingredients and all made something edible.
Oh my guys, just get a decision here.
I am not only worried, I'm having an anxiety attack. I want to go forward. I want to cook that entree.
Just one little thing, like my tahini situation, can make or break your dish. It's a very finite line.
Who of you are amateurs and who of you are professional bakers?
Think you can guess who's who? These bakers will have you guessing right until the end. Ray Pascal hosts a new season of Bakers vs. Fakers. Premieres tonight at 9.
At Chili's, we celebrate with a meal. Even if all we're celebrating is the meal. With our 3-course meal for $10, get a salad, your choice of entree, and a mini molten cake. Tonight at Chili's.
You got a Swiffer.
This is truly It's spiked sparkling water. Simple, refreshing, and only 100 calories. Perfect for those who live life well. Truly refreshing.
It's the Lazy Boy Memorial Day sale. Get quality, comfort, and unforgettable savings. Everything's marked down, but for a limited time only. Save on inviting recliners and chairs, great-looking sofas, love seats, and sectionals. You'll even save on tables, lamps, accessories, and more. Plus special financing available. The Lazy Boy Memorial Day sale. Hurry, with prices so hot on quality this good. Why settle for less? Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
We asked people to write down the things they love to do most on these balloons.
Travel with my daughter.
Roller derby?
Now, give up half of them.
Do I have to?
This is the tough financial choice we could face when we retire. But if we start saving even just 1% more of our annual income, we could keep doing all the things we love. Prudential, bring your challenges.
You're gonna love Bird's Eye steamed fresh vegetables.
Wait for it.
In about 5 minutes, you get delicious premium veggies steamed to perfection.
Now!
Heavenly, right? Bird's Eye steamed fresh, so veggie good.
At Whole Foods Market, we believe in food that's naturally beautiful, fresh, and nutritious. So there are no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial preservatives in any of the food we sell. We believe in real food. Whole Foods Market.
Introducing the Mercedes-Benz family of vans, including the full-size Sprinter and the mid-size Metris. If these are your wingtips, if this is your gourmet latte, then these are your vans. Vans for professionals. Strictly professionals. Best commercial van residual value according to ALG, and starting at just $25,995. Mercedes-Benz. Vans. Born to run.
Sailing through the heart of cities and landscapes with Viking, you'll see things differently. You'll get closer to iconic landmarks, to local life, and cultural treasures. It's an experience only a river cruise with Viking can give you. Spend less time getting there and more time being there. Call Viking or your travel agent for special offers now, and learn more at vikingcruises.com.
Caring for people has been a constant theme throughout my life. When I decided on a career with Visiting Angels, it was the best decision I ever made. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the support needed to be the best caregiver I can be. Visiting Angels is not just a job. It's the most rewarding thing I've ever done. My work makes a difference for people who need help living at home.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
All-Stars, we must eliminate one chef from this ferocious competition. So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Leanne.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You've been chopped. Judges?
Leanne, this is tough. Because first of all, we all love you. So, two things in particular that just didn't make the cut with the acidity level, number one, and also the graininess of the tahini. So, those are the reasons why we had to chop you today.
Guys, it's been fun. Good luck. Every time you do a cooking and a judging, you learn something, and then you never make those mistakes ever again. But I came here for a good cause. Hopefully this will bring some awareness to Conservation International Hawaii.
Chef Jet, Chef Rocco, Chef Fabio, who will continue to push through here? What's in these baskets will have something to do with that. Please open them up. And you must use chickpea curry, beef shoulder, finger limes, and coffee pods. 30 minutes to make your entrees. Starting now.
I'm a confident guy, so for me the entree round shouldn't be too complicated. At the end of the day, we're cooking. I am making beef bruschetta with espresso glaze, chickpea puree, and finger lime. You guys have a meat mallet? Meat mallet? Bruschetta is a rolled beef with something inside, but this beef ain't beef. It's like a chewy piece of leather. Can't find a meat mallet? We'll make my own meat mallet. So I want to put in sausages with to give a little bit of fattiness. I'm rolling the beef and whatever the subtitle is, the beef.
Beef shoulder is very tough. It needs braising usually. So the one shortcut is to grind it. And I decided to make meatballs.
Rock is using a meat grinder? Damn it!
But after about 4 ounces of beef, grinder just seizes up. So I abandon the meatball idea and decide to do brajol. I season the beef with fresh bacon, rosemary, and Parmesan cheese. At this point, I look over at Fabio. Oh my God, we're both making the same thing?
That's what happens. You got Italian guys to get you together.
Yeah. I actually feel really great because I think these two dudes are going to take each other out. One will make a mistake. I'm immediately concerned about how to marry all the flavors. I realize these ingredients really make sense to make donburi. It mixes just about anything you can think of into an egg, onto rice. Who doesn't love that? I grab the instant dashi, I add kombu, which is a type of seaweed, and I get rice going immediately. I need to break down this beef. And I do find another grinder. And it actually becomes the one that works better.
Did it work for you?
To me, those coffee pods are the worst ingredient in this basket. How do you extract the coffee out of those?
Fabio has put coffee grounds in the china cabinet.
Trying to win money for charity. Why you give me this ingredient? I'm going to use cream because cream cuts through the acidity and the bitterness of coffee. So the chickpeas, they're very spicy. I washed out the curry and I pureed them with Greek yogurt, touch of cream, and some mint in it.
Did you guys taste this curry yet?
No, it's awful. I decided chickpea curry needs to be expanded and there needs to be other flavors in it. And I know tomatoes are going to be great. So I finally decided to attack the coffee pods. And I think coffee cream will be a great glaze for my beef. Anyone know where the chinois is?
There's a chinois in the garbage over here on Fabio's station.
So I slap it against the garbage. And it just shattered.
Oh my garbage can, man!
All right, chefs, 10 minutes to go.
The coffee is pretty darn gritty. So I grab a spice grinder, add some dashi, and I'm adding it to my beef. Chickpea curry, it needs nothing. It's going to add a very natural curry flavor to a dish that should have curry in it.
Finger lime is a citrus, but when you squeeze it, little pearl come out and tastes like lime. It's weird. I don't know what God was thinking when created finger lime. I season the chickpea with the finger lime, and then I want to add them on top of my beef for texture.
And chefs, 5 minutes to go, folks.
When I first moved to the United States, learned English, I opened my first restaurant, and now me and my two business partners, we have several restaurants across the United States. It's the land of opportunity, for real.
Eggs are in the dashi liquid. I add the meat mixture into that, and it steams now into this beautiful, light, kind of custardy mix.
Okay, chefs, here's your 2-minute warning.
My dishes are beautiful. I make pretty food. I will never compromise quality for presentation.
All I've got left is to include the finger limes, and it's a no-brainer. You cut them in half, you squeeze out the little particles of lime on top.
All stars coming up on 10 seconds left, folks.
This is a workout, man.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. That's it.
I feel good about my dish. But when I see Rocco Jeff dishes, I realize that mine may be a tad too simple.
I look at Fabio's plate and I see what looks like an appetizer and not an entree. It makes me feel pretty good.
Big Papa Nachos, the juggernaut. All hail ginormous food. Indulge with Josh Denny in the nation's most awe-inspiring culinary wonders.
Who's hungry?
All new ginormous food, Friday night at 8.
Liberty Mutual stood with us when a fire destroyed everything in our living room. We replaced it all without touching our savings.
Yeah, our insurance won't do that.
You can leave worry behind when Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
He likes things from the microwave. She likes things from the forest. But Miracle Grow potty mix, patiently aged and beautifully blended to grow stuff better. So rich, it should file a tax return. Start your garden with Miracle Grow and potty plants.
Here's to the ziggers and zaggers, the paleo, vegan, and make-it-your-own-way bakers. Ready, set, go. Bob's Red Mill has almond flour, hazelnut flour, coconut flour, and dozens of wheat-free alternative paths to delicious. So the real question for anyone on a paleo, wheat-free, or other special diet is, does this look like a diet to you? I'm Bob Moore, that's me on the package.
There's nothing more important to me than my vacation. So when I need to book a hotel room, I want someone that makes it easy to find what I want. Booking.com gets it. And with their price match, I know I'm getting the best price every time. Now I can start relaxing even before the vacation begins.
Your vacation is very important. That's why Booking.com makes finding the right hotel for the right price easy. Visit Booking.com now to find out why we're Booking.yeah.
To help someone, it doesn't have to be a big gesture.
The key is to take action.
It's about always walking with a purpose.
The average family's new but old home. It stood up to 2 rookies, a one-coat wonder named Grams, and 3 staycations. Behr, #1 rated interior paint, exterior paint, and stain. Right now, get incredible savings on Behr, only at the Home Depot.
What makes a Lipton meal? First you start with this. These guys. A place like, no. Found it, and definitely Lipton iced tea. Lots of it. A Lipton meal is what you bring to it, and the refreshing taste of Lipton iced tea.
When you buy a used car, you should feel confident. That's why CarMax has over 40,000 cars to choose from nationwide, with prices clearly marked the same online as they are in the stores. That should give you some car buying confidence, the type of confidence you need to wear white after Labor Day, the type of confidence to suddenly switch to an English accent for no reason whatsoever. Yep, at CarMax, it's all about confidence. Nothing but net. Nailed it. Or should I say, nailed it, governor!
All-Stars, this is the last preliminary competition before the grand finale. As such, a lot on the line when you open these entree baskets to find chickpea curry, beef shoulder, finger limes, and coffee pods. So what'd you make with that, Chef Rocco?
Judges, what I made today for you is espresso glazed beef rajoule with a chickpea and tomato curry. So obviously I was going to make meatballs. You saw me attempt to grind the beef, and then I ended up going with the rollatini style, and then Fabio copied me, did the same thing.
Can you believe that? I'm offended.
The caramelization of the beef and the combination of that coffee, I think, make a wonderful sort of glaze.
But one of the disconnects for me inside this is the rosemary and the curry with the tomatoes. So there's obviously a couple different flavor profiles that aren't necessarily coming together very well. But the fact that you got this beef to be so tender in such a short amount of time is miraculous.
I agree. But there's 1 or 2 pieces of bacon in here that are just not fully cooked.
So, Rocco, did you grow up cooking as a kid?
I started cooking at 11, and it's all I've ever done my whole life. I grew up in an Italian household, and we had a chicken coop. We grew 20 kinds of produce, made our own bread, our own wine, so I was very spoiled.
Chef Rocco, thank you. Next up, Chef Fabio.
The dish is a coffee glazed braciole with some sausage in it, because it adds some fattiness to a normally dry kind of piece of meat.
Why did you steal Rocco's idea?
Well, I leave up to the judge to say that, but while I was braising and cooking my beef, he was still struggling trying to make meatball. And then he decided, say, oh, Fabio's doing that, I better do what he does, since he can cook.
True story.
I just think the true star of this dish is chickpea puree. I mean, you were really able to extract the best properties of that finger lime. Thank you for the feedback.
I, too, also really like what you did with the chickpea, but it just feels unfinished to me. I would prefer if we had a succulent vegetable or some sort of juicy other element on here.
I mean, that sauce in particular is very flavorful, but I think the biggest issue is the size.
So, Fabio, did you also grow up with lambs and chickens and a fig tree?
No, I wished. The reason why I went into food business because my mom got very sick when I was right around 12 years old. And we needed more money to pay medical bill. So I went to work, in a bakery shop. I wasn't dreaming to be a chef, but I loved it, and I stayed in the restaurant business. That's one thing I'm very blessed with.
Next up, Chef Jet.
This round, I prepared for you a beef and chickpea curry donburi. You have a little bit of finger lime dashi on the side.
This is good. I like that there's that element of coffee inside that dashi. It adds another dimension I've never thought about before. And I like the addition of the egg. I really do.
This, I would imagine, is Japanese comfort food. So I like the idea of this. Creativity is great. I just want a few more pops of that finger lime on here, just to brighten it up.
For me, the idea of bringing the seaweed into something like a beef shoulder that doesn't have a lot of inherent flavor, I thought was very smart on your part.
So, Jet, what was your earliest introduction to a love of food?
I was really lucky to come from a food family, right? So for 3 generations, we've had restaurants in China, Thailand, and here. So we were kind of the first family of Thai food, believe it or not, in the States. We opened the first Thai market, first Thai restaurant. So I had a very early introduction. I mean, basically, this was my path.
Okay. So whether you are done for now or done for good will be decided in a few minutes. Thank you, chefs.
Sounds like we all started when we were kids.
Early.
I was 11.
Almost 12.
I was 11. I wanted to buy a Kiss record. My mom wouldn't give me the money. So she told me to go to work, and I was like, I can work? Great. Let me go to work. The first guy who took me was Sal at his pizzeria. I worked for 50 cents an hour. And I loved every minute of it. I worked 60 hours a week, so I ended up with $30. I was 11. In 1977. That's a lot of money for 11 years. A lot of money, yeah. When you're at that age, I think you're just in it. You love what you do, and you want to get better at it. Jet is probably leading this round. They had the least amount of criticism for him, so it's maybe down to the 2 Italian boys.
I felt good about my dish. The chickpea puree was winning. The sauce was delicious.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
New season Food Network Star premieres Sunday, June 4th at 9.
When I look in the mirror every day.
I look in the mirror
Every day, I think how fortunate I am.
I think is today going to be the day that we find a cure?
I think how much I can do to help change people's lives.
I may not benefit from those breakthroughs, but I'm sure gonna.
I'm bringing forward a treatment for Alzheimer's disease, yes. In my lifetime, I will make sure.
Ouch! Sorry, pal.
Yes.
How about a vacation?
I said yes! I said no!
Tuition fares are so low, we can afford to go. My little saving students, all grown up. It happens so fast.
Listen to your wallet and visit Allegiant.com now. We asked members to show us how it feels to lose weight on Weight Watchers. It feels so good. Members have lost 15% more weight in the first 2 months than on our prior program. Join for free. 10 pounds
When you start out, you might not know where you're going, or what you're doing, or why you're carrying this red rose with you.
Believe in yourself. You think that any of these folks believe
Let
that?
go,
Probably not. That was a rhetorical question, Daryl.
Stop it!
You want to make it out?
Hold up.
No!
If you want to play the clarinet, maybe don't trust
No, it's not.
Play the clarinet. Here's the cheesy treat.
What are new Lay's Poppables? They're unstoppable bites of snackable fun. A delightfully crunchable, curiously catchable, crispy and airy potato-popped original. That's a Poppable. All new Lay's Poppables. Taste the Poppabilities.
We have tap waters from all across the country. This water contains an acceptable amount of lead that's well within the drinkable standards.
Lead?
You look concerned.
Damn, that's not good. It's not good.
Pure. Certified to reduce lead and over 70 other contaminants.
Before we work day and night, non-stop. Before we harvest 1,700 acres of Cascade, Salea, and Centennial, we wait for our hop farmer to tell us it's time. There are no shortcuts to Goose IPA. We don't need to be the only beer you drink. We just want to be the best beer you drink.
The judges have decided which two chefs will advance to this All-Stars dessert round. So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Fabio, you've been chopped. Judges?
Chef Fabio, we were really sort of astounded by your cooking today, but we felt that you fell down a little bit when it came to the portion size. We really did love the chickpea puree. The sauce was wonderful. We just needed more. It felt incomplete. And these are the reasons why to chop you.
Thank you very much for having me. Hey guys, have a good day, all right?
All right, man.
Peace. Although I will not be able to, unfortunately, win money for the ALS Association, I'm happy that I was able to bring even more awareness to the wonderful cause that I'm fighting for today. I would have loved to kind of slap around Rocco and Tila in the finale, but I'm a good sport, and that's okay.
Chef Rocco, Chef Jet, just one spot left in the $75,000 grand finale. Who wants it more?
I do, for sure.
Good luck expressing that on the plate. Please open your baskets. And you must use pistachio cream, dried plums, fish-shaped pretzels, and carbonated crystals.
What the hell you do with carbonated crystals?
30 minutes. Clock starts now. Both these guys are really running. You saw them right out of the gate, racing basically to get to the pantry.
For each other.
You can see the excitement. You know what? They're neck to neck up at this point, so they know that a lot is fighting on dessert right now.
I feel like an ice cream cookie is the perfect place to bring many ingredients into. So today my plan is to make ice cream sandwiches. So I make what's called a Philadelphia style ice cream. It's eggless because I know it's faster. The pretzels are in the ice cream. Ice cream, ice cream. I get my pistachio ice cream into the actual ice cream maker, and I'm thinking about the formula to a simple butter cookie.
In the dessert round, I know I can't go healthy. I've put myself at a severe disadvantage, and it turns out the ingredients in the mystery basket are perfect for making cake. So I'm making pistachio and fruit cake. I take the fish-shaped pretzels and make a flour out of it. Pistachio cream is basically peanut butter made from pistachio. I know right away I'm going to use this in the cake. I want to macerate the dried plums in brandy. Where's the booze, everybody?
I feel like it's time to check my ice cream. Grab a giant glass bowl. All right.
Mazel tov!
Grab another bowl and start to extract my ice cream. Then I'm scooping ice cream onto the anti-griddle, which is the only tool that will guarantee my ice cream stays firm, and that will make it very easy to make ice cream sandwiches.
Okay, let's see what I can figure out. You got a lot going on, Rocco. Can you give me an idea of what you're making?
Yes, I took the fish crackers and turned it into flour.
Right.
I'm making a pistachio cake with it.
Okay.
With brandy-soaked prunes.
Okay, great. Chef Jet, what's your... Oh, okay, what, some kind of cookie here?
Right, I'm going to try to make a dried plum and almond cookie
ice cream sandwich using pistachio ice cream.
So, not only do you have to get them baked, you gotta get them cool.
Assembled, cooled and assembled. My ramekins are filled, and then I decide to cook my cakes in the microwave because it doesn't take a lot of time.
So my cookie dough's ready, and I get them in the oven immediately. I first got involved with Canines for Warriors because one friend in particular did 2 military tours and came back with extreme PTSD. The friend that left me was not the friend that came back. He saw a lot of things that, a 20-year-old kid should not have to. And it affects me deeply. And this is my motivator for being here.
If you remember those carbonated crystals candies from back in the day, these are unflavored. They have to keep those crystals in their unpopped state, where they're really not going to add much to their desserts.
You want to be able to capture the texture of those things. I'm making carbonated crystal brittle using isomalt because isomalt doesn't have any moisture in it. So there's a chance the carbonated crystals will still work. I'd like to be the chopped grand champion because I've never done this before. Plus, $75,000 for Feeding America would produce 750,000 meals, which is extraordinary. Who did not grow up with carbonated crystals? I do wish these were flavored, so I zest a lime, a lemon, and an orange into the carbonated crystals. I'm going to use that to coat the cookie.
And just 5 minutes to go.
It's tight. So it's time to check my cookies. Oh, come on. I realize that I've just committed the worst epic cookie fail in the history of Chopped. The cookies melt, there's no colors. The structure is not holding. All right, plan B. Plan B.
Whether they smoke it, rub it, baste it, braise it, or flame it, these kids have skills.
It looks awesome.
On the grill.
So impressive. Amazing.
Every week,
Give us your boldest barbecue flavor.
4 pint-sized pitmasters saddle up to throw down.
My ultimate rub is my secret weapon. That is delicious.
My palate is like...
In this seriously awesome barbecue showdown.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
All new, it's Barbecue Championship, Monday night at 8 on Food Network.
Just another way to prove I love you when it's hard today. I'll lay back in my chair and find a way. We both know I could learn a thing or two about behaving, but I love you, and after all, it's just another day.
1 machine, 2 washers. Flex Wash.
After all,
Introducing new Parodontax, the toothpaste that helps prevent bleeding gums. If you spit blood when you brush or floss, you may have gum problems and could be on the journey to much worse. Help stop the journey of gum disease. Try new Parodontax toothpaste.
Wait, get the fuck one.
I need time just to keep you on my mind.
It's not.
I need love. Yeah, I need love. Just a little.
The ones that connect us don't happen overnight. They happen one morning at a time and one cup at a time. Folgers, the best part of waking up.
Eucerin has been solving dry skin problems for over 100 years. Discover Eucerin Advanced.
I want
It
to
moisturizes dry, itchy, rough
It's
skin.
too much to you.
Immediate relief and proven 48-hour moisture. For healthier looking skin, look for Eucerin. Now in the red cap.
Leave me alone!
When you see an intruder, you act fast. Suddenly,
Oh my god! Alright! Go away!
get ready and get tough on roaches and rats.
No, not that
To be tough, S.C. Johnson, a family company.
You've got Elmer's if you want to make slime.
Pour in Elmer's glue, a tablespoon of baking soda, add color, add contact solution. Why?
Try our kid-friendly recipes today. Get Elmer's, get slime.
This is Truly. It's spiked sparkling water. Simple, refreshing, and only 100 calories. Perfect for those who live life well. Truly refreshing.
A good enough
isn't good or enough. Plate at night. Select
Fucking bitch ass motherfucker!
Plate delivers everything you need to cook great dinners at home. Whether you're a food-loving family or an adventurous duo, all the shopping and decoration for you. All you can do is follow the simple step-by-step recipes. You get to choose from fresh plastic dishes to culinary creations you never dreamed you could make, including dessert. So gather around the table and enjoy seasonally inspired dinners. It's fun. It's easy. Otherwise, it wouldn't be good. Go to Plated.com now and plan on getting your free Plated night. Our gift just for trying Plated. Plated nights will be your greatest nights. Plated.com. Plan for great.
Shut the fuck up. What did you say? Oh, you want it like that?
Screw it. That's not gonna happen. I am totally freaking out. Cookies are not going to happen.
Yeah,
but
say something
anyone
though.
who works in a restaurant knows that they have to have a plan B. So I'm gonna make a salad. I immediately grab some raspberries and I make a compote with the dried pumpkins and I make a chocolate ganache as fast as possible.
So we're going for the final spot.
Ow!
It's gonna be one of these.
What's wrong with you?
I wanted to make a berry sorbet, counting on the anti-griddle to freeze my base. Using the anti-griddle. The anti-griddle, I can move.
Are we having the first ever fight over the anti-griddle?
It's never happened before.
Freeze the berry sorbet on the anti-griddle. And now I'm going to make white chocolate mousse. Use the carbonated crystals to melt some white chocolate, temper it, and fold them together.
Fearing that my ice cream will melt, I'm grabbing ramekins, I'm grabbing glasses, and hope that, you know, hey, building this is all deconstructed.
1 minute to go.
I finish off the plating by adding the carbonated crystals right under the ice cream to fun topping.
I check my berries, and it's not setting up quick enough. So I decide to drop the sorbet.
Hurry, you gotta get on the plate.
And chef's final seconds. Your dessert's pretty. 10,
That's not how my phone works.
It is.
You're already a piece of
7,
shit.
6,
I'm trying to make it right. You fucking
Shut up. You're just fucking put my joke in the
No cookies.
Now let me shit for you.
I look down my dish, very sad.
Oh, shit,
I look over
fuck
at
you.
Rocco, and he's got this gorgeous plate of station. I'm thinking, I just lost Chop.
Chef Rocco, Chef Jeff, it's a very exciting All-Stars dessert competition.
So much fun. You're awesome. Dude, you're awesome, too.
You had to work with pistachio cream, dried plums, fish-shaped pretzels, and carbonated crystals. Chef Jeff.
So what you have, chefs, is a Philadelphia ice cream sundae. Originally I was making ice cream sandwich and cookies did not come out, so I had to quickly jump into backup mode. So I made the ganache and I made the compote.
I love the fact that you're able to adapt and overcome by making the compote and this little chocolate sauce. I have to say, these components individually are awesome. I wish you would have just had the gumption to put it all together.
I think you're totally right, chef. I was really scared of those hot components melting my ice cream.
This is a fun dessert. I think the ice cream just didn't come out probably the way you wanted it to. It's not velvety in texture. I think I probably spent too long in the ice cream machine.
Yeah. But the carbonated crystals are the fun element inside here that work really well. I think that's my favorite component of it.
Thank you, chefs.
Next up, Chef Rocco.
Judges, for dessert, I've prepared for you a pistachio and prune cake with white chocolate and carbonated crystal mousse.
Yeah, I can't believe you baked a cake in 5 minutes in the microwave. That's just awesome.
I do think the combination of white chocolate and pistachios is a home run. I really enjoy the fact that you put dried plums inside of the cake because it's a nice surprise.
I love that you added the carbonated crystals to the white chocolate mousse, because I think in the brittle you're not getting them as much. You're getting the texture from them, but not the pop. The cake itself is really dry.
I agree with him, Ed. It is a little bit dry, but I feel like that mousse really helps it out.
Can I please taste the cake? Please.
Yeah, of course.
Because you're taking
Sure.
it. Dying.
How is it?
They know what they're talking about.
Okay, 2 famous chefs produced 3 dishes each. The judges will consider them all now. Thank you.
Dude. Oh my god. I can't believe we're at the end of this day.
Crazy.
I think it's splitting hairs. I don't feel confident enough to say, yo, I think I got this.
Neither do I.
So it seems every round in this celebrity tournament is more exciting than the last. But also, this is tough.
I think that they both did a really good job, but they both had mistakes in dessert, so we really have to look at their entrees and their appetizers.
I thought Jet right off the bat, making that very light preparation of the scallops. You know, having the deft touch of the fish sauce, the lime juice, surprised me a lot as far as how well balanced that salad was. But Jet simply toasted the taro buns
And didn't transform the eggs.
I have to say, with Rocco's appetizer, I really like that burnt tahini sauce that he made, but the dish as a whole was too sweet. Jet's main course, I really liked and appreciated his dashi with that little bit of coffee essence that he had inside of it.
For me, I liked the flavor of it. I kept going back for it, but it needed more of the finger limes.
I agree.
In Rocco's dish, the beef was tender. I really enjoyed the flavor of it. The chickpeas, I didn't like the tomato.
I think one of the bigger challenges in Rocco's dish were those large bits of bacon fat. You have to render that out.
You guys have to make the right call here. This is the last slot in the grand finale.
I think we know who's going to get that final spot.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, if I were to be chopped now, it would be very disappointing. I want this charity money so bad. I mean, it can make an instant difference, and I'm hungry for it.
I didn't taste Jet's food, but based on looks, I think it's very close. He's very talented.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Rocco, you've been chopped.
Congrats, my friend.
Hey, man.
Chef Rocco, we had such a great time with you here in the kitchen today. In the first round, we felt that the scallop dish was overly sweet. In the second round, although the beef was tender, the bacon needed to be cooked. In the dessert round, the cake itself was so dry, but I'm so glad you got to talk about feeding America.
Fair enough. All good insight and feedback. Thank you. Getting this far, not getting to the final is a little disappointing, of course, but getting this far is a pretty big win for me. Hopefully I'll be back. You guys still have my number, so give me a call.
And that means Chef Jet Tila,
I want
you are the
jelly on this.
And that you'll be coming back for the grand finale where you'll face off against 3
He gonna fucking get jelly.
$5,000
Put it on there.
for a charity that means
Come
so
on,
much to you.
Thank you so much.
What jelly?
Thank you so much. This is an honor to cook for you today. It feels so amazing to have one chop. I'm one major step closer to $75,000, and this means we can make an instant impact. It's an amazing feeling. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Masters in their field. World-class chefs with extreme confidence and incomparable skill. 16 all-stars fight it out in this tournament event. Only one will become the grand champion and get $75,000 for a favorite charity.
It's beautiful cooking.
All other all-stars will be chopped. They crushed their preliminary competitions, and so 4 all-star champs are back for this, the grand finale fight. Chef Jet Tila, Chef Michael Salakis, Chef Ann Burrell, and Chef Art Smith. It's on, and come what may, only one can score the $75K.
There's a lot of talent out there, but nothing scaring me. I'm Chef Michael Psilakis. I'm going to be the Chop Grand Champion because I got skills. I'm a cerebral chef, competitive by nature. I'm focused and not concerned about what the other chefs do. These guys are going down today, guarantee it.
I'm Chef Ann Burrell. I'm a badass girl chef. There's a lot riding on this tournament. There are just 3 baskets in between me and $75,000. I've got a lot of tough competitors. There's a lot of tough judges. So hopefully it will go my way again. Let's go. Game on.
I got talent and I got sass. I'm Chef Art Smith, and I'm going to win this thing. I was a judge for many years. You know, judges love to be charmed, but they also love to have great tasting, delicious food. People, they always remember me, but let them remember me for winning.
Today's special, Annihilation. I'm Gentile, and I'm going to be the Chop Grand Champion because I'm just better than the rest of them. What makes me tick is just this absolute need to be successful. I'm not really arrogant. I'm just that good. I'm here to kick butt and chew gum, and I'm fresh out of gum.
Welcome back. You are the last chefs standing for this grand finale fight. I'm sure you recall the rules. 3 rounds, mandatory mystery ingredients. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. But if you win, a $75,000 donation will be made to your favorite charity. All right, let's do it. Please open up your baskets. And your appetizers must use fish carcasses. Tasso ham, Calabrian chilies, and purple potatoes. 20 minutes on the clock. Starting now. What an elite matchup of chefs we have here. Jeff, Michael, Ann, and Art. Creme de la creme. Really going to be an amazing battle.
We know we're going to get 4 great plates of food with very little space for error in between. I'm here, you know, I made it, and there's a lot of excitement in the air. We're all friendly with each other. We all respect each other, but I can guarantee you one thing. We all want to win. I see the fish carcass, and I immediately think I need to make some sort of broth. So I'm making a spicy fish soup with noodles. Tasso ham is a spiced ham. It has these really beautiful aromatics on the outside. I'm adding the chilies from Calabria. Then I take the broth and deglaze the tasso ham. That'll develop a nice depth of flavor. Just sounds like something I want to eat.
Coming down line, guys. Down line.
I open my basket, and the angels start to sing. The sunbeams start to shine down, and I see phenomenal ingredients.
Very nice. That's delicious.
This is an opportunity for me to really show the judges where I come from. So I'm making the LA mashup fish taco. I need to get the fat out of the ham because it's basically liquid gold.
Come on, render baby.
And 6 minutes in the microwave are going to make these potatoes ready to cut and fry in ham oil.
Start, damn it.
The inspiration of this dish is my home, Los Angeles.
Down line, behind.
It's where Koreatown meets Thai Town meets Mexico. It's about mashing up cultures in the best way possible.
I feel like I've earned my place here, but I also am very respectful of the wild competition that is in front of me. But I will do whatever I have to do to win. So I'm making a purple potato salad with a crispy fish cheek. I take the tasso and the Calabrian chili peppers, throw them in with a little garlic, anchovy, and capers. They're my super secret flavor weapon crutch that I'm happy to use. Can I have one of your heads? You can have my bones. Can I have one of your heads? Heads, fish heads.
That's it. Oh, Jesus.
You talk to Art Smith and he talks about when I cooked for the Obamas and when I cooked for Oprah. I admire him a lot. I like him a lot, but I'm scared of him.
Coming from a personal chef background, I would never keep fish bones because it would smell up the fridge. But when you want to win bad, you'll do whatever it takes. So I'm making Peruvian potato salad, crispy tasso ham with a chili fish fumet sauce. My charity is Reunion, a grassroots effort to support my hometown of Jasper, Florida. My little hometown, it needs economic help. And how to really help people is give them jobs. So we're going to build a bakery because we can take food and reunite the community in Jasper.
All right, chefs, you've got 15 minutes left.
I think this whole basket hinges on what choices they make with the fish carcass. You can make a beautiful appetizer with just all the little cod cheeks.
It's amazing. There is nothing better than a fish carcass in the morning, as I always like to say.
Michael Solardo just came back from the pantry with the food processor in one hand and the stand mixer in the other hand.
I see pasta. I think he's making pasta. It's time to make dough for the noodles. I have the flour, I have the eggs, I have the extra virgin olive oil and salt. I start pouring water into it until it comes together as a ball. Calabrian chilies, woo! They're aggressive chilies, which play perfectly into my style of cooking. Okay, salsa. So I get Korean pepper paste, I get sesame oil, and I get soy sauce. I take the fish pieces, put them into cornstarch, into egg, and then into panko breadcrumbs, and then into the fryer.
I take my potatoes out of the water, and give it a big drink of red wine vinegar.
My charity is Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. It's a cause very close to me because my nephew Luke suffers from type 1 diabetes. $75,000 is a lot of money. It would help the cause quite a bit.
For my sauce, I have my chili, garlic, and my tomato, but I don't want it to taste really fishy fish, so I use a little bit of that fish stock, and I pour it in a blender and I whiz it.
Chefs, this is your last 5 minutes.
It's time to roll out the dough, but the dough's a little wet. It's not going through smoothly.
So it's wet.
I'm feeling the pressure of time. I'm feeling the pressure of $75,000, and I mucked it up.
Fuel up for a family road trip with healthy snacks that won't melt or get messy, like granola bars, nuts, and dried fruit. Brought to you by Valero, the power of the American dream.
It's what happens between fill-ups. So top-tier certified quality fuel from Valero keeps your engine running cleaner, better, and longer.
Hi, I'm Paul. People ask why I switched to Sprint. Well, their network reliability is within 1% of the big guys, and they have the best price for unlimited among national carriers. And, wait, are you watching this on the awesome iPhone 7? You gotta get iPhone 7 from Sprint. The screen is incredible. And the only thing better than iPhone 7 is iPhone 7 on Sprint.
Who's he talking to?
I don't know, but I better go to Sprint.
Wait.
2 iPhone 7s! Love you!
Get Sprint Unlimited, and now get iPhone 7 on us.
2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for just $69.95?
That's America's best. You won't overpay for contact lenses either.
You gotta tell more people about this. I'd be shouting it from the rooftops.
Would you?
It's a metaphor.
It's not just a better deal. It's America's best.
Just like we practiced.
Okay, we can get started.
Thanks. That was fun.
You're welcome. Nicely done.
Right now, receive up to a $2,000 spring bonus during the Infinity Start Your Own Legacy Spring event.
At Red Lobster Seafood Trios, you don't have to choose just one thing. Choose your trio with any 3 of 9 selections for $15.99. Like new creamy lobster pasta, toasted Parmesan shrimp, and Southern-style crab cakes. Come create your trio before it ends.
Pure is big, bold, bright, and just better. That's why at McCormick, Pure Flavor is our mission, so you can realize the rich taste of pure flavor. After all, the smallest pinch of McCormick can make meals legendary, because Pure tastes better.
You know, I'm starting to feel this is not your thing.
What just happened?
On an all-new Comeback Kitchen,
You're gonna be divided up into 3 duos.
No. Cool. Okay.
the closer to redemption,
The fruit of my labor is finally paying off.
the sharper the tension.
You talking the whole time was very distractive.
I didn't realize you would be so fragile.
Everyone out there that wants me to go home, you might get your wish tonight. Wow.
All new, Sunday night at 8. Food Network star Comeback Kitchen on Food Network.
Down line.
Not good. The pasta dough's a little wet. You can see a lot of tears, but there's always a way to save pasta. I add a little bit more flour, push it through the rollers a few more times, ready to go.
Time is really going fast, and I'm thinking to myself, I need something to tie it all together, or it's going to look like a pile of potatoes with crispy ham on top of it. So I decided I want to fry up some eggs.
I need to sear the cotton cheeks. I have flour, but cornstarch will make a crispier result. Right behind you. So I grabbed some from Jet Station.
Please help yourself.
And sear them in a non-stick fry pan.
Jen has tortillas over the fire, and he's got nuggets of deep-fried fish.
So he's doing a taco, I assume. That better be a $75,000 fish taco.
Now I need some vegetables in this, right? So I grab scallion and Brussels sprouts and take the fat, separate it onto another pan. I fry my potatoes, I add my Brussels sprouts, my onions, and I'm really building a lot of flavor here.
Just 1 minute to go.
The fish heads right behind the gills is this wonderful section of meat. It's delicious. So I add that onto the bottom of the bowl.
Catch up to that clock, All-Star champs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back.
Really? Pasta in 20 minutes?
Overachiever.
You got to show me up like that?
I think this is a great dish. My only fear is the pasta. I don't know if it cooked, and I probably won't know until the judges tell me so.
All-Stars champions, you are back at the chopping block. In the appetizer round, you had fish carcasses, Calabrian chilies, tasso ham, and purple potatoes. Chef Art?
What you have before you is a Peruvian potato salad with crispy tasso ham and fried egg.
It's really good. I mean, the flavor of the tasso ham really got into the potatoes. I love the yolky egg with the puree of the chili. Well done.
Thank you.
I think you did a great job of cooking the egg, which speaks to your skill set. But I think there wasn't enough foundation of flavor in the fish broth itself.
I didn't want this stock to be really strong because I didn't want it just to taste the fish.
You didn't want the cut in there, and I get it. The problem is, it's the task at hand.
Yes.
Next up, Chef Ann.
This is a seared cod cheek with a purple Peruvian potato salad with a little anchovy, caper, and Calabrian chili.
It's vibrant. I taste caper. I taste the chili, and I love that acid balance. Really good.
I think it's delicious. There's a lot more that meets the eye. It really looks a lot simpler than it tastes. But it's missing something. I wouldn't mind a little olive oil and something over it just to like bring it all together.
I have to say, this is typically something I might have put a little slice of red onion in also, but I restrained myself today.
I think the problem with this dish is it needs red onions, Ann.
So, Ann, how do you feel about this lineup?
When I showed up today and found out who was here, I was like, oh, geez. But I show up with the killer instinct, and this just hones my focus.
Chef Ann, thank you. Next up, Chef Michael.
What I did was a spicy fish soup. The noodles are sort of like an udon.
It's really so good and so refreshing as a first course specifically.
The acid and all the spices, those flavors keep bringing you back. I also love the chunks of fish that you were able to get out of the fish head itself.
I'm telling you, as soon as I saw fish bones, I'm just thinking it has to be a soup. But let's be honest, I mean, I have these other three guys here. I'm just not going to throw a soup at you. So let me throw down a pasta. Sometimes you take a chance and it doesn't work. Hopefully it did.
Well, the one flaw in this dish to me is the pasta. To me, it's a little doughy. The soup is good without it. It's really amazing.
I totally agree with you about the pasta. You don't even need it.
Michael, could you please tell us about the organization you're playing for?
I'm playing for a Polycystic Kidney Disease Foundation. My father passed away from complications that were triggered by this disease. I mean, I came from a really old-fashioned Greek family, and he was the man of the house, and it took the man away from him. From you, I'm getting a little choked up. But anyway, I'm here to do the best I can and really win it for them.
Chef Michael, thank you. And finally, Chef Jet.
Hi, chefs. What I cooked for you this round, this is the Los Angeles-style mashup taco. It's my childhood on a plate. It's my city on a plate.
The flavors are bright, they're vibrant, they're delicious. They just jump off the plate.
I like that you kept the skin on the cod when you fried it. That always adds another texture, another flavor.
I think for me this is the tastiest dish of the round.
Wow, thank you so much, chef.
So, Jet, what's the organization that you're fighting for here?
They are called Canines for Warriors. They actually take a rescue dog from a shelter, train it to be a service dog for a war veteran that's come back with either PTSD, traumatic brain injury, or military sexual trauma.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Okay, please give the judges some time. Thank you, chefs.
Thank you.
It looks like you killed it.
I know, good for you. Congrats.
That's the great flavor.
My brain would have never gone to taco. It's way out of my, it's not even on the path for me. No way.
Yeah, it's never a bad thing when you're like, this is the tastiest one of the bunch. You're like, okay, check, I'm safe. Let's start thinking about the next basket.
You know, whenever you get a superlative like that, it just makes you a bigger target for your competitors, and it sets a very high expectation for the judges. So this is no bueno to me, man. I would have rather just sailed through under the radar.
Who of you are amateurs and who of you are professional bakers?
Think you can guess who's who? These bakers will have you guessing right until the end. Ray Pascal hosts a new season of Bakers vs. Bakers. Premieres next.
It's the Ready, Set, Summer Sale at Pure One Imports. All outdoor is on sale. Finds that are breezy and bright, cheerful and colorful. Come in today, relax all summer long. It's all on sale now through Memorial Day at Pure One Imports.
What is your big dream? To do more with my life.
To be a superstar.
I lost all my hearing when I was 18.
The world is going to hear about you. America's Got Talent premieres May 30th on NBC.
Along the way is where we find the unexpected. Along the way is where we take in the scenery. And often where we have the most fun. Sure, along the way can be the place we stop to fill up or grab a bite to eat. But in Michigan, along the way becomes the place we've been longing for. Because enjoying the journey is always pure Michigan. Your trip begins at Michigan.org.
Turns out our kid is bright. We're eating steak tonight. Don't have a dinner plan. Let's eat Italian. Use Groupon and you'll save on things you do every day.
Download the app and save. Groupon. Come on in. Pull up a chair. Gather around. so many ways to invite people to come together. Or you could just put out the Sabra and let the simple, fresh ingredients do the talking. Sabra, welcome to the unofficial meal.
People are talking about the new Buick. With 4 fresh new models to choose from. What do they say?
Your new Buick is so cute.
On the new Buick. Does it do it?
Sweet Buick.
Experience the new Buick.
See your Buick dealer and get over $6,600 total value on select 2017 Buick Envision vehicles in stock.
What's that?
It's all gone.
I'm sure Mr. Bentley will share his Minute Maid.
Nope. Well, I will.
Minute Maid.
Ow!
Given with love.
Through passion and perseverance.
No, get off me.
Haagen-Dazs transforms the pure and simple into an extraordinary bite.
What? Yo, put the... Yo, come on. Somebody lady just gave out on me. You want to play? You might want to back up.
You always want to keep that.
Back up. Been traumatized. You got one swing. I'm telling you, you got one. Let me show you something. Go ahead.
No.
Put it up. I'm going to show you something.
I don't want you to show me nothing. If you're really trying to hurt you, I would. Now, get off me.
I'm going. Don't get crazy, woman.
Funny how you steal my knife. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Take action now.
Fuck out of here.
The Honda Perfect Accord sales event is your chance to get an incredible deal on the Accord, which has been giving farm drivers 10 list 31 times. To celebrate, we have amazing offers on the Honda Accord, which has a 5-star overall vehicle score.
Yo.
The Honda Accord is also the best-selling
vehicle.
Make it yourself. Make it your fucking self.
Race it. The Honda Perfect Accord
Make me a
sales event.
motherfucking jelly bagel.
At your Honda dealer.
Fuck my little stress shit. No, I'm fucking fine shit. Whatever.
Was your finale. So,
Pussy ass bitch.
Goose Ditch is on the chopping block.
I said make me a fucking I'm gonna fuck this girl up. And I'm turning this shit off now. Don't wanna make me a fucking goddamn bagel? Fuck you.
Chef Art, you've been chopped. Judges? Chef, one of the challenges with your dish was the lack of flavor.
Bless you.